What the fuck is going on, guys? How we doing? It's your boy Nick Bocklage. We're doing our live stream, and just gonna send out some invite first. See if anybody's down to draft a big board. I'm excited. Last night we did a big board, and the team came out pretty well. It was the first time I did a big board that late, and the rooms was a little bit different than usual. Just posting this on my Discord, and then gonna send some invites out. Okay, cool. BB time. All right, let's get it. Yo, what's up, Nicholas? How we doing, baby? That's so far I've been using. Okay. How we doing, man? All right. We about to draft the winning big board right now. Gonna see if a few people get in. See if we do a draft together. That's what we that shit. Da, da, da. All right, so I'm just gonna hop into a big board and let's see what happens. Let's see what spot we get. We need turn the gain down. Gotcha. Gotcha. One sec. Yo, if anyone's in here, how do I sound? I'm gonna turn my AC on and let me know. Actually, is the AC loud? And can you hear me? Hey, what's up, Uncle? Let me know how I sound, and let me know if you could hear the AC in the back if it's overwhelming. All right, so we filled, baby. Big Dig Big Energy. That's a great name. Gets a 101. All right, so we pulled the 1.5. Yesterday, we pulled the 1.6, and we had a fun team. We started JJ, Derrick Henry, DJ Moore, and then we had Lamar fall to us, and then Zay Flowers fall to us in the fifth round. Okay, audio sounds good. How does the AC unit sound? Can you hear it? And if so, is it overwhelming? I'm pretty sure it's not if you said it sounds really good. We have a whole room of badges besides Dig Big Energy 11. Even though he's not a badge, he will be bringing that big dick energy. So we have Jamar Chase goes 1.1, not a surprise. Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson. I'm hoping for JJ. You know what? And when you hope and when you pray, sometimes you get what you want. And we are gonna. I love these RBs, but I like starting my draft with an elite receiver. Okay, let's see if we could pull. Let's see if we could pull the same start we did last time. For anyone that's liked the live, I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I will be live streaming at least once a week, if not twice a week, and then once summer hits, I'll be live streaming maybe 6, 7 times a week. That's what. Yeah. Yes, sir. Drafting the winner. Pounders Discord. Shout out Pat. There's a guy that drafted the winner already, and he told us to stop drafting because he already won the whole thing. So basically, I'm just paying the rake. Sorry, I was just texting right now, guys. All right, let's get into it. What have we missed? So after I take JJ, we have a little receiver run. CD Lamb, Nico Collins, Puka Nakua, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Christian McCaffrey. At the turn, we see Marseille Brown, Brock, Jentney, Henry, and then a little lad to go with Neighbors. I've done this a few times. It's pretty fun. I think you could take lad anywhere from the early second to the late second if he falls. So we are up in 2 picks. One thing I like about taking receiver early is that there's always going to be RB options for me to pick from, but sometimes you get in rooms where it's receiver heavy. Tyreek Hill, there is a report something about domestic violence. I don't remember. I didn't really look at the details of it. So I don't know if he'll be in trouble. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if he's getting traded. I just don't know. So we do have JJ. Jonathan Taylor, I don't mind taking there. Buck, yeah, like Jacobs, I like. We don't pick again until what, pick 30 or pick 29. We're just gonna go JT. You know, really showed last year why he's such a great football player and why he could be a great baseball pick. I mean, I think he was an RB1 the last 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Dude's an athlete. He still runs fast. He's big. He's strong. He'll catch 30, 40 balls maybe. And if Daniel Jones takes over, I think that would be better for Jonathan Taylor and the whole offense going forward. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? So we're 4 picks away. I wonder how far Tyreek Hill is going to be falling. Like I said, I didn't really read what's going on with his situation. So And I mean, this is a big board, so like even if Tyreek falls to me at pick 29, like yeah, like it looks like I'm getting value, but Tyreek Hill started going in like the 45 50s when the big board dropped, and he teams took him in the 40s, they took him in the 30s. Um, let me check right now exactly what's going on with Tyreek Hill, cause I'm cool with Tyreek Hill. Okay, never mind, he goes. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with him. So we have Justin Jefferson, JT. It's between Jacobs and DJ Moore. I'm thinking between. I think running backs kind of sour up earlier than receivers. So we're gonna go Jacobs. We'll kind of have a hero receiver start. JT Jacobs, they project for a lot. I mean, both will touch the ball a lot, carry the ball a lot, start. Yo, Stress Relief, are you from the community chat? If so, what's your name on that? Cause I don't know. Cause I'm sure Stress Relief is your YouTube channel name. Yeah, I'm someone too where I know there's people who will like they like taking receiver earlier. It feels more comfortable for them, and for me sometimes too. But like I don't care. I'll push the limits. I'll go 1-1-1-1 where I have a quarterback, RB, receiver, tight end start the draft. I'll go 2 RBs, 3 RBs, and 1 receiver. You know, like I like to mix things up. I like to just take the best player. Structure is very important, but I think if you know what you're doing, you could get away and you could survive and still build a good structure by taking the player you think is just the best. Oh, David Hanson, what's up, man? Yes, yes. Welcome in, man. Glad to see you here. So interesting. At the turn, we see this guy go WQB, Lamar and Josh Allen. Now, I did say that I like to mix things up, but you're never really gonna see me do this. Take two quarterback. Oh, excuse me. You're never really gonna see me take two quarterbacks this early, Lamar and Josh Allen. Call me a pussy. Say that I don't have the balls because I don't. I just don't think that's a great strategy to do. And then on the left, you have three straight RBs: CMC, GNT, Brees Hall. So he's pushing to a limit. Like this is something that I would do, and then just kind of see how my team would turn out. Be falling a little bit, just because with all the news that the Bengals are hosting these RBs. All right, let's see what we're doing here. So we have JT Jacobs, JJ. The best part on the board for me is Amaro Hampton. Zay Flowers is cool. Rome is cool. I guess what we're gonna do here, we're kind of gonna go hyper fragile RB. So we take our JJ, right, who's a stud. We're going three straight RBs here. We might take another one early and just stop there. You know, who knows what we do, but that's part of the fun in drafting a team, is you get to decide what you want to do and have fun with it. At the end of the day, this is a story that we all write. Paul and Arthur creating a book and a story, a 20 round story, where the guys that we pick are going to lead to fantasy success and money in our pockets. And the story that I'm writing is that the value that I'm getting at these RBs is amazing. And I have the best receiver in the league, JJ Jefferson, or Justin Jefferson, going to be the receiver one. These three RBs are going to smash. And then however else I build my team is the right way. And the beauty in it is that I can't be wrong until the season starts. So I have that. All right, so we are going receiver. Addison, we could take to pair with Minnesota and just bet out that offense. This was a Chris Olave pick for me, but with the Derek Carr injury, I'm a little less certain on that. Chris Godwin, I think, always a solid pick, but we are going to be betting on the Minnesota Vikings this year. I think Addison could get suspended for his DUI. Was it DUI? He got in trouble last year. Like, the cop found him sleeping behind the wheel, like, in a car that wasn't moving. And I think he could get 3 games suspended. We'll see if it happens. Addison, though, he's a good football player, and he could have big games. We'll see how J.J. McCarthy is, though. I mean, if Sam Darnold could go ahead and be a bust his whole career and then revive with the Vikings in that system, I am confident J.J. McCarthy could succeed, right? You legit just got to throw the ball. We've seen, I think the year before, I forgot who the quarterback was, but there was a quarterback, I think it was Nick Mullins, like, threw like 400 and something yards and 4 touchdowns, right? I mean, we just need JJ McCarthy to be good for fantasy. We don't really need to be too good for real life. I'm interested to see what Jupiter does here after taking 2 quarterbacks. All right, so he goes Chris Olave and Kenneth Walker. Chris Olave will be a faller. I think if you still want to take him in the 5th round, that's fine, but maybe push him behind some other guys. So with our next pick, we're gonna be taking a receiver. Debo will probably go. I don't take a lot of Jayden Reed. There's most likely we'll take a receiver in the 1st round. Now, who's it gonna be? My guess is Emeka. I think Emeka is gonna fall to them, and they take Emeka, which I think would hurt Jayden Reed. And if Jayden Reed was drafted in the 1st round to the Packers, like, I think it's fair to put him above Jayden Reed if you want for fantasy this year. Jayden Reed's a player, like, I think I like what he does, right? Like, only put 75 target, like, when you only command 75 targets in your 2nd year, when you're playing against, like, when you're playing with the Wicks and a hurt Dobbs and a hurt Watson, I don't know. That concerns me a little bit. But with that said, we will be taking Jayden Reed because Jayden Reed is someone that you can manufacture touches with the Packers. Christian Watson is out next year with the torn ACL. And I just need him to have those big games as my receiver 3. It also correlates kind of the in division with JJ in Minnesota. So if we're kind of trying to get a little, we're trying to talk ourselves into this pick, Jayden Reed. Week 17, Packers, Vikings, decent chance that they'll be playing in Week 17. We have Jacobs, so we are betting on the Packers offense already. So maybe Week 17 is the Packers versus the Vikings, and we have the pieces for that game. I know 2 years ago, Jayden Reed was the reason why the guy won the BBM, what was it, 4, I think? Jayden Reed, Jordan Love connection, was huge for the BBM winner. What's your guys' thoughts on Jaden Reed? Are you guys in on him this year or out? Najee's falling a little bit. I'm cool on Najee. Like, I drafted my Najee in the hundreds. Um, we're gonna take a Mecca, and oh, do I want to take a Mecca? A Mecca or Golden? These are the two I'm thinking about. We'll go Mecca this time. I think Emeka is a good prospect. I like that he's from Ohio State, and I don't know. I think he's gonna be an underrated fantasy option this year. Up in 13 picks. So, I mean, for stacks, Jordan Love and JJ McCarthy, we'll be looking at. All right, this draft is moving. It feels like last night draft took forever, but this one's been moving smoothly. All right, so we're up in 6 picks, and we have a 3-4 build right now. Running back, I feel good with receivers coming together. Aaron Jones, he's a good running back. It's just Jordan Mason. I am projecting to take a decent workload. Aaron Jones is the starter, and from last year, like, he still has juice. He's also getting up there in age, and he deals with injuries like every year. Cooper Kupp, Josh Downs, Stephon Diggs are interesting receivers to rank. Josh Downs is very talented, and if you're either projecting that, or if Daniel Jones wins the job and is able to, because if Daniel Jones wins the job, I think Downs will get peppered with targets. Cooper Kupp, he's a weird player for me. This is interesting. Do I go Downs or Cooper Kupp? You know what? We're gonna go Downs. I think Cooper Kupp could be serviceable, but I mean, the last 3 years is depressing, and I don't bank on Sam Darnold really to provide Kupp with much fantasy value. And like I said, I took Downs, who has Anthony Richardson as quarterback, but we're doing the correlation thing too. I mean, I have Jonathan Taylor. I'm betting on the Colts, so I figure why not just why not just add another Colt to it? After this, I'll be driving to Newport Beach, and tonight is a celebration. It's a birthday thing, so gonna get fucked up, but not too fucked up tonight. You know, probably will wake up with a slight hangover, but not where I'm dreading life. 3-5. It's an interesting range here. We'll take Justin Fields. I think I take Justin Fields there just because I just like the upside of what he can offer in fantasy. Caleb, and this is where I need to work on. Where I think Justin Fields, you don't need to stack him in fantasy. Caleb, I feel like I'm a dumbass. Wait, okay, no, I'm not. I'm not a dumbass. I mean, I am a dumbass, but I'm not a dumbass for this reason. I thought I had DJ Moore, and I was like, why the fuck did I pass Caleb? I could just done that. Okay, we're good. Um, yeah, I mean, Justin Field, pick 100. Duke could run for 800 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns. You know, be great for fantasy. And I don't need to worry about stacking him later. Like, legit, the only stacking option of anyone else. Caleb, you know, Cole Kmet later. You know, maybe Keenan Allen resigns. I doubt it. But then it's like, it begs the question, like, okay, maybe you don't need to stack Caleb. Caleb could still run the ball. He could still provide 4, 5, 6 rushing touchdowns, maybe. You know, so maybe Caleb was the better pick than Justin Fields, straight up. And at that time, I was looking at receiver as well. I was looking at Christian Kirk. Has he went yet? Yeah, right here. I was looking at Christian Kirk. Um, I don't know. I think Kirk's a solid play at where he goes. Kind of in quarterback situation. So we're up in 2 picks, and Caleb's still there. Caleb's falling a little bit. We're not gonna go Caleb. Wow, Jordan Love goes. So Jordan Love gets taken, and I don't see any stack options with him. So this is interesting. What are we going to do here, guys? I mean, we could get weird and just take Caleb. Say fuck it. Um, I'm tilting. I guess we'll just do that. No, fuck it. We'll take JJ McCarthy there. I autoed it. Who cares? We get our quarterback stack. You know, we reach 18 picks, but fuck it. I wasn't expecting this guy to take Jordan Love. I was not. That's my fault for not having a second option available. Um, yeah, that's the life of fantasy football. So now let's see what we're doing. 7 picks. 7 picks. I could just say fuck this guy and snipe him of all the Packers. God damn it! Why'd you have to take Jordan Love? I was setting up a nice thing here with the Packers. And then because you take Jordan Love, you make me reach 18 picks on JJ McCarthy. Now I'm tilted. Now I'm tilting, guys. Fuck. That's just how it goes, man. Jordan Love, clock. You know what? Tucker Craft, I still think is a solid pick in general. Might take him here. I don't know yet. Quarterback. If we want to build something else with quarterbacks, I mean, we could go late for Daniel Jones if we want. Isaiah Pacheco's still on the board. He goes. Just can't stop getting sniped. We'll just go Tucker Craft. He's a red zone guy. He can score touchdowns. I don't mind him as my first tight end. Maybe we'll do a little Bryce Young action. We do Bryce Young. We do Leggett or Coker and Thielen. Later, pull in a Sanders. RB, I feel like I don't really need to worry about RB right now unless I see like a value I like. I'm just trying to look at later quarterback options, which proves he's the guy and starts all year, but or maybe Daniel Jones is just a better quarterback and he's a sneaky Sam Darnold this year. Not gonna be a great offense, but still. So after I take Tucker Craft, we have Keenan Coleman, CJ Stroud, Dylan Sampson, a little earlier, Hollywood Brown, T-Law, Keenan Allen, Jaden Higgins, who's getting a ton of smoke to maybe be a first rounder or early second rounder. I swear to God, if the Patriots like draft another early receiver, I'll I don't know what I would do. So we have a little Trey Harris and Jaden Higgins combo. Up in 5 picks. What do I want to do here? I don't think Bryce Young would fall, maybe. I mean, we have some options on what we could do. RB. Like I said, we'll probably just wait on RB for now. So Don Kincaid goes, and now I'm trying to think between Leggett and Coker. Oh, we'll go Leggett. You know, he's a first-round receiver. He shows some flashes. You know, I think the Panthers are incentivized to like keep him out here this year, and hope he could do something. So we have two in, and Penix goes right after. Let's check in on the team that started 3 RB. So after he goes CMC, Genty, Brees, he goes Smith, Godwin, Keenan Allen, Tua. So after going 3 RB, he hasn't taken another one. I mean, that's kind of the approach, though. If you're going to go 3 RBs in a row, like, you're probably not taking a fourth one for a while. All right, so we're up next. We have a 2-3-6-1 build going on right now, and Tyjae Spears is interesting. He's an interesting player. So Tyjae does go. We're gonna say screw it and take Kyle Pitts. A Kraft Pitts start at tight end. I think that's pretty solid upside scenario. All right. So we don't pick for what, another like 10 picks, 10 11 picks to pick 164. 2-3-6-2 start. More likely this will be a 3 QB, 3 tight end team. And probably 7 RBs, 7 receivers. Cam Ward for sure is going to be a tight end. We'll see what kind of player he is there. I do like Calvin Ridley. I think Calvin Ridley is a decent value. Now we could see Titans also draft the receiver with their second round pick. But I would project Calvin Ridley to be the number 1 receiver there all year. So we're coming up in 6 picks, and we'll probably take an RB here. Rico Daddles, he's interesting because like there's reports from I think the coach or the OC where like they want him to play, like they want him to spell Chuba Hubba. You know, Chuba Hubba, I mean, down the last 7-8 games, he was like, what was he, like a 70-80% snap player. So Rico will have a role, but how valuable is that role going to be in that offense? Like compared to like a Rachaad White. Like Rachaad White will probably catch more passes than Rico. We're gonna go Devin L. You know, we're taking the rookie just to see if he could get into a good. Up in 8 picks, we have a 2-4-6-2 build. More likely or not, this would be an RB or receiver. I'm thinking probably RB. Between White, Harvey, Tyler, Braylon, Damian. If one of these guys fall, we'll probably snatch one up. My back's killing me. I gotta look into getting like another chair or something, because this chair is not it. I've been sitting down way too much. All right, so up in 2 picks, we will be getting one of these RBs to fall to us. I think Tyler Algier I would take if he falls. If not, it's between Braylon and Damien. Okay, so we will be taking Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier, he's one of the few RBs that's lock and load as RB2, no question. And if anything ever happened to Bijan, Tyler Algier would be a fucking stud. So we have 5 more picks left. It's going to be one more QB, one more tight end, one more receiver, and then probably 2 more RBs. For tight, so I think I am big. I'm taking Daniel Jones later. Who's the Colts tight end? Is it Jelani Woods? Wait, Jelani Woods? He hasn't played the last years? What? He's been hurt? I swear to God, I saw Jelani Woods last year. Wait, what? Jelani Woods? Man. Oh, maybe I'm tripping with Molly Cox? I don't know. But Jelani Woods has missed 2 years in a row. I liked what I saw his rookie year, too. I thought he could maybe do something. Dang, what a shame. I like Woods, 3rd rounder, big body guy, but he just can't stay healthy. So we're up in 4 picks. I think we're gonna go RB. We'll probably go RB here. Between Ollie Gordon and then Brashard Smith. Yeah, the Colts are a very interested team what they do in the first round. I can see them go many directions. I don't think they'll take a quarterback either. I think they're pretty much banking on A-Rich to either show something. If not, then see if Daniel Jones could maybe provide some answers. Yeah, there has been tight end rumors, but like you said, they could go in many directions. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tyler Warren, baby. Tyler Warren to the Colts. I can see that. We're up in 5 picks. We have a 2662 build. Down Jones ADP. I don't think no one's gonna jump in and snipe me. Amari Cooper, man, what's gonna happen with you? Are you dust? Is Amari Cooper dust? Hopkins is dust. Is Amari Cooper dust though? Maybe, maybe. Tight end. There's tight ends I like later. I mean, we could do a Russell Wilson. You know what? We could do a little Russell Wilson thing. Do a little Russell Wilson. Did Slayton go? Oh, Slayton went. Never mind. Slayton went. Hosea Bond. Edion Mitchell. So Isaiah Bond goes. We'll probably just go. We'll go Amari Cooper and call it a receiver. Maybe he comes back to the Browns. Right after this. So the guy that started 3 RBs has taken a fourth, and it was J.K. Dobbins. I wonder if he stops there, if he takes 1 or 2 more. The guy with 2 quarterbacks doesn't take another quarterback yet. And he stacks them, though. Like, he has Shaquille Andrews with them, Rashad. Okay, let's see. What running back are we going to take? We do a little Marshawn Lloyd. We could do a little Jarquez Hunter. Will Shipley, Cremon, Nick Chubb. Nick, good, but he might just be done now. Nick Chubb might just, RIP to his fantasy career. Up in 6 picks, I might just reach a little bit on Daniel Jones just to secure him, just in case anybody's thinking about taking him. Because like the RB I'm gonna take, I don't really care who I get. The tight end I take, I don't really care who I'm gonna get. So the only thing I do care is securing Daniel Jones, so I could have that double stack with Taylor and Josh Downs. Aaron Rodgers, just sign with Pittsburgh already, man. Like, what are you doing? Why you gotta be such a drama queen? Jackson Dart, we'll see if he ends up with the Saints. We'll see if he falls to Steelers. Our 2 want to be more interested in. This guy takes Jalen Moreau. So we're just gonna do it. We're gonna take Daniel Jones. Look, there's a chance Daniel Jones is on the bench the whole year and he doesn't do anything. But at the same time, maybe he is this year Sam Darnold. Yeah, Pittsburgh is even getting frustrated with Rodgers now, the new report says. Like, you're not Tom Brady. Like, you can't just wait all offseason and pick your team. All right, so we get 2 more picks. It's going to be RB and a tight end. We don't need Russell Wilson no more. Three, 6, 7, 2 build. What I noticed about the teams that I'm doing is like I'm taking RB a little earlier, and also I'm kind of slamming these later RBs, like rookie RBs. I'll take two, I'll take three of them, but there's a chance that one of those is very valuable this year. How far can I scroll down? Yeah, yeah, it's pretty ugly down there, guys. Harold Fenton Jr. I haven't really drafted him this year. Chig, I kind of like with Cam Ward going there. I think he could be a little sneaky. Theo Johnson gets maybe a quarterback upgrade. Up in one pick. So we're on the clock. We're gonna go. We'll go RB. We'll go Marshawn Lloyd. I have Josh. He has a role, and he gets a little more playing time than expected. Jacobs and Marshawn Lloyd could both eat. Jacobs gets hurt for 3 games. Marshawn Lloyd's an RB1, and then Jacobs is lone owned going into the fantasy playoffs and smashes. Third round, he dealt with a lot of injuries last year, and every time he got back healthy, he hurt himself again. But he'll be coming to the offseason fully healthy, ready to prove something. Last pick will be a tight end. Let's see what percent the big board is. The big board is about 86% filled. So we have over 192,000 current people already, about around 30,000 more people until it's filled. Big board 76%, and then the biggest board is 54%. I have this low team right now that I'm building. Baker, Brock, CMC, Travion, Travis, Mike, Adams, Debo, Ayuk, Bowers. Not a bad start. We have the 2 hole, or the 12 hole. I'm sorry. Went a little CMC, Brock Bowers action. And um, I think Chig will be my one. Like I said, I like Cam Ward going to Tennessee, and I think he could open up that offense a little bit, and I think Chig could be a beneficiary of that. Last 2 years, over 50 receptions, close to 10 yards per reception. No touchdowns, but Chig's a fun player. He's someone that if the offense is better, then I think Chig could get some things going. Kyle Pitts, Tucker Craft, and a Chig or one of these. I like that as my trio. Well, yeah, we're gonna take Chig. And to be fair to Chig, he could outscore Kyle Pitts this year, and I won't be surprised. And that's fucked up to say because I got Chig like 90 picks later. But that's our team. We have a Justin Fields, J.J. McCarthy, Jones, Taylor, Jacobs, Hampton, Devanell, Tyler Algier, Brashard Smith, Marshawn Lloyd, J.J., Addison, Reed, Emeka, Josh Downs, Leggett, Cooper, Tuckercraft, Pitts, and Chig. We don't stack Fields, but that's okay. We do have a double stack with J.J. I'm sorry. And then we have a potential double stack with Jones, Taylor, and Josh Downs. Overall, solid team. You know, the RB heavy early on. Receivers, I feel like we did pretty good with. Tight ends is a solid. Quarterback, question mark, but could be nice. That will do it for us. Another stream down. And, you know, I appreciate anyone that hopped on in, you know, supported live. Appreciate you guys. I don't know when I'll be live again. More likely now it will be Sunday, next Sunday, because I'll be back to work full time from this week. This week I had some time off. So if anything, thank you guys for stopping in, and I will see you guys next Sunday.